What's up guys, Legacy 404. Jake and I both here building tube doors. For the tube doors, we got a really simple design going on. Jake and I kind of came up with it. It's literally just a basic J-hook with some measurements thrown up on BinTech. Really just measure it, put it in BinTech. Gives you degrees, bend the tubes, come weld them together. We're gonna weld them a little longer so I can install them when I get home because I don't have the hinges here, but we're gonna make the doors here, so we'll get the first part done. It's upside down, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Are you done?
You're right. That was it. That's all you have to do to design these doors. Yeah. Jake's tube notcher, money. You guys just saw, we just made 6 little notch sections to make the vertical supports of our door. And it took maybe 10 minutes to, one, use his nice chop saw, chop, make all those chop sections, 2, notch them all. So we're gonna build these tube doors are gonna literally take us 20 minutes to build, which is kind of super nice. So he's over there welding them. When they're nice and welded up and tacked in, we're gonna final weld them. I'm gonna take them home, build some latches, build some hinges, and they're gonna go on the doors, so. Nope, they're not ladders, they're doors. That's what they look like. Jake's smiling face will not be there when the doors are there. Some of the time it will be, not the whole time though. But that's what it looks like. I wanted them only go to my knees because I really, honestly, they're doors, they count as doors, and I think they look great. I don't like the big doors, I wanna be able to lean out and look, see what's around me. Also, they're optimal armrest level. That's what we measured it for. We didn't measure it for anything else but optimal armrest level. So I'm gonna get home. Everything's back on the trailer. I'm gonna get home, build some hinges, build some latches, and we'll finish those up real quick. We got seats. Here's what they look like. They're the Amazon eBay specials, but I went with the diamond stitching with the white. Black leather because it's somewhat waterproof because the door situation, floor situation, roof situation. So that's what they look like. So I'm gonna get those mocked up. I'll be back when I'll probably be back when the whole mounting situation, everything else is mounted and done. Gonna put some bracketry down, put the seats on it. The seats have sliders. Bing bang, done. All right, that's a plus. I'm gonna mock up one of these doors on one side, and then I'll take you guys to the other side when I do the other one. I gotta figure out how these slam latches and hinges work. So I'm gonna do those real quick and I'll be right back. Oh, the seats, how they're mounted. Really easy. Piece of 1-inch stock for the front one. This will all be welded in after I do the inside and the seats going finally. Front of the slider's gonna be welded in to this piece of 1-inch stock and straight into the trans tunnel. Piece of 2x2 where the rear sliders are both welded into. It has full sliding, goes all the way to front, adjustability up to like 120 degrees. The seat can technically go back more, but I'm never gonna need to. Looks good enough. Also, they're really pretty, so I'm excited to take those out and bedline and do the interior so I can put them in forever and leave them in, but I'll get there. Until then, I'm gonna make these doors real quick. All right, doors in place. Give it a step back. That's how she looks. Right at optimal armrest level. Minimalist protection is there. You can see over it. It's easy. Here's how it looks. This is gonna be capped. Don't worry about this. I have a slam latch from Summit that all it does is ride on that, bounces in, hits the middle one. You can go up or down. It's gonna tell you to put it in the middle. Welded that nut onto it. It's a little ugly. Works though. And I have it so that the latch is slightly above the little hole. That way you have to push down a little bit to lock it in. That way there's some upward force. Holding this in place doesn't shake around and jiggle. These hinges are industrial weldable door hinges. They are thick boys. They're 3/16 thick on each of them. They're welded into the frame or into the body, welded into the tubes of the door, cut to size, and for extra security, bolt it to the inside as well. I figured why not? That metal is really rusty and that metal is probably gonna break eventually. So I figured throwing those bolts in there easy enough way. At least now it's going through, now it's being held by two types of forces, you know? So the weld and the bolts. So that side's done. All right, that's both of them made. They're both in, everything's in. I went ahead and capped and ground the top of these. Let's go ahead and let's give this a first little sit. I haven't really sat in this ever, so we might as well give it a shot. Like I said, you gotta push down a little bit to free up the mechanism because I want it to be pushing up and out by its own self, by like the physics of the bent tube. I can go ahead and step up, sit in, and then to push it down just a little bit to lock it in place. And look, optimal armrest level. You can't really tell because of the lights, but yeah, this is optimal armrest level right here. You can tell there's gonna be shifters. I'm not in the driver's seat because it's full of shit right now. So yeah, I could cruise in this. You're up pretty high, but I could cruise in this. All right, guys, progress is being made on the 1938 Chevy Coupe project. 4x4 buggy, truggy, coupe, sedan, rat rod build. It's being made. Progress is being made. I will catch you guys next time on the 1938 Chevy buggy build.